Well, hot damn. Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow. Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since. All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it. Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time. People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good, would it? Don't even think of breaking into that.
I got nothing to say to you.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? So, how's the scavenging been? Got the food and medicine from that super-duper mart? Oh, well, could you get on that? Thanks. Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right? Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know? Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off. At least you look like you can really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans. I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will. That's the spirit, trusty research assistant. Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts. I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone. Shh.
Alright. 32 pistol, brass knuckles, front missile launcher. 43 caps for a missile launcher. Amazing. But do they have missiles? They do have a missile. The missile costs more than the missile launcher does. Okay, so I got energy, I got 10 mils. Anything? More stim packs. Leather armor, whereas mine is 8, that one's 12. So I'll probably buy leather armor, maybe a radiation suit. Okay. What weapons? Alright.
If you've got the caps, I've got the skill.
What's her skill? Can't repair past 54. 6 caps, oh no, 3 caps. Alright. Bed. Can't sleep in bed. Anything. Can't sleep on the couch. So we will head back outside. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so that's that. Planks over there. Let's see. It's up here. House. Water sensor. Plant.
What do you need? Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks. From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot. I could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall apart without me around to plug it up. The only break I get is when I shut the thing off for the night, and I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running. I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen. The pipes are leaking around town. Find the leaks and patch the pipes if you can. There should be 3 leaks. What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information? I take care of the water purification plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now. Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
No music. There's the music. Alright, not a bad tree. Now, as I was saying before, healing in this game is instantaneous. It's not like how it was in New Vegas and, well, New Vegas Survival Mode and 4 Survival Mode, where it is, once you heal, you have to wait for the stuff to kick in fully. Ding. And I'm going to try to do this playthrough with a good karma, because a lot of the characters you can't get if you have good karma, or don't have good karma. So, not a whole lot of stealing. All that stuff. Saloon, supplies, restrooms. Nope.
That's secure for a reason.
Oh yeah, in this game, if you look at someone's stuff, like, they will say something. House. What's up here? Jericho's house. Plunger. Like I say, after this playthrough, I'll go get all the junk stuff and bring it to Moira and buy ammo and anything else I can get. We are going to need those. Common house. Take all this stuff. You gonna sleep in any of these? They cannot sleep in any of these. A few? Nope. These mugs. These mugs. Ooh, lots of food. Clipboard. Plunger. Yeah, good stuff. Take all that. Noodles. Take all that. Like there's anything else for me here. So this stuff. And another difference between Fallout 3 and, well, not necessarily Vegas on survival mode, but if your companions die in this game, they stay dead. Like, there's no, oh, they respawn, or oh, they go down, you can heal them. No, they die and they stay dead. Moriarty's. Men's restroom. Anything in here? More junk. Junk.
Oh, look. Another one of you wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble. There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. I was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me. What? Back out where? I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore. You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed up old raider. What crew is gonna take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect. No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. Now, I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault. I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. No sense in ruining the good ones, you know? None of your fucking business. You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I'll answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it? I've said just about all I'm gonna say about that. Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with a rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much. A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens.
Traveler.
Hey there. Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it. Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front. Well, you aren't gonna get very far with no money. Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though. He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now, ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers. With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well, I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high. But there are places even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them. Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know? It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way. Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, there are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago. You serious?
Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the only free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station. Take care of yourself, hun.
Oh, wow.
You piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing. Hey, Smoothskin, you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit? Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse.
You do?
I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it. Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking to you.
I told you,
Hey, Pearl, what do you need? I can't talk about that anymore. A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi. Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive. Anything for you, friend.
Alright, let's see what I can sell. So that. Ooh. Hold on. Do that.
See you soon, drunkie.
Bob, it ain't the
I didn't even know I had that.
radio.
Hey, Pearl. Sure thing.
Sell this. Sell all this. No. That's another thing you're gonna find in Fallout 3 is caps. There aren't a whole lot of vendors that sell stuff. So caps are there aren't a whole lot of vendors, and the vendors don't tend to have a whole lot of caps. So it's not like New Vegas, where you're gonna find vendors with like 10,000 caps and stuff. Alright.
See you soon, drunkie.
The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual. Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend. Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard. Indeed. A man's word is worth his weight in caps. I suppose I could arrange for a bonus of, say, 500 caps in addition to the base fee. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower, southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions? Lack the aptitude, you mean? You're not rewiring the thing, just attaching the pulse charge to the detonator. If you get stumped, talk to Leo Stahl. He might have something to help you concentrate. He's got a bit of a reputation. Absolutely not. The place, the people, they're one and the same. Sacrifices for a nobler future. I assure you, they're worth 10 times as much in death as they are in life. Don't let me...
It's been shit lately.
Let's see.
What's up?
You want something?
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Can sleep.
Good to see you.
Got a problem?
Moriarty.
Don't look at me like that.
Hey,
Got a problem?
Move.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
Surely.
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct? Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to. Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped, 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm? You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not, and yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. And like any commodity, it must be sold at a reasonable market price. So, what's reasonable? Let's say, 100 caps, and Daddy's location's yours. Guilty as charged. Tell you what, kid. I'm going to help you out, for old time's sake. If you don't have the caps to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
Really?
Eager, eh? Good. I like that. It's nice to have a doer in this shithole of a town for a change. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me, and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway. Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less. The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else? Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know. I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me. I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her. Careful in D.C. now. Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
Alright. Go. Deal with Miss West. And unlike New Vegas, speech checks in this game are not a given thing depending on your level of speech. It's really like the higher the speech level is that you have, the better a chance you have of passing a speech check, but it's not a given.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden.
Who the hell are you?
We had a talk.
Where'd you come from?
When I was a
Did
child,
Moriarty send you?
growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for.
That bastard.
Old dog,
He's a
honey.
liar.
Oh,
He just wants me
the
dead.
adventures we
Those
had.
caps are all mine. I earned them.
To Hagenville we roamed.
I'm tired of hiding out here like some kind of wasteland dog. I guess you're right. Here. This is all I have.
For a little
Please
boy,
leave me alone now.
a perfect existence. So let
Go sleep
me
here.
ask you,
Can't sleep here.
America, how many of your children
Alright, where's this?
Want something?
We're all still breathing, so I know you
Luxury
didn't screw
apartment.
up. You got something on your mind.
And in Megaton, you actually get the chance to buy an apartment and or get an apartment, and you can fill it with some pretty good stuff. Like you can customize it, get a chemistry lab that can make you stim packs and stuff. So one of the reasons why I don't want to destroy Megaton. Townhouse. Where it is? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So one of the reasons why I don't want to destroy Megaton, and it's also a major hit to Karma. Obviously, blowing up a place full of civilians is kind of bad. People probably tend to frown on that. What's this over here? I don't think I've been there yet. Crater side supply. Ah, yes, it's closed. Where we go? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Moriarty, where are you? Where'd he go? Hello.
And back he comes. So, are you just thirsty? Or are you ready to pay me fee? Dear Dad's not gonna find himself. You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even? It's called economics, kid. You got something I want and I got something you want. Nothing's free. I told you the favor would earn you some caps if you really took care of it. Now fork 'em over. Now that wasn't so difficult, was it? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps. It's like I said, kid. Your dad was here for a bit but didn't stay long. Said he was going to the Galaxy News radio station, southeast in D.C. Good. I hope she got what she deserved.
Alright. So where would that be? Super Duper Mart. That is Super Duper Mart. Megaton. Super Duper Mart. That's gonna be hell. Yeah. Let's see what. I'll go to the Super Duper Mart. But yeah, Fallout 3, I haven't played it in, I would say, 2 years about. So I am pretty rusty at it, unlike Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. So a lot of stuff I might be doing for the first time or not at all. So it'll be like almost playing a new game. Same way. Morat. I'm gonna handle Morat. Let's handle Morat. A little Morat. Expel demon. Leveled up. This is super duper March. I bought fire. Both fire. I kill you. Don't kill me. I'll kill you. Lockpick, medicine, repair, science, more guns, speech, the barter, big gun, and energy weapon. And unlike New Vegas, every time you upgrade, you can get a new perk in this game. New perk, sneak and lockpick, more science and medicine. Gun nut, that brings me to skills. small guns. Pretty good. Alright, so we should be good for now. Am I still going the right way? Nope, I'm not going the right way. Oh, this way is the right way. So I'm guessing we will go to Super Duper Mart and then cross over this bridge and then go to GNR. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. By the way. This is gold. Doggy. I bet you. I'll whack you. Come back. Really? I can't see you. Come here. That doggy. Alright, come on, go this way. Okay. Getting close. Whoa, what the fuck going on over there? Raider, fighting that. Multiple raiders fighting multiple Ibots. They killed an Ibot.
You want a little something?
Hi, everybody.
Reinstate every
Don't mind me.
and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need.
God damn it. Hold on. Steal your shit. Chinese pistol. Terrible weapon. I believe the Chinese pistol is considered one of the worst. Who's that? Oh, I thought he was moving. It's considered one of the worst weapons in Fallout 3. Oh, you're alive.
Thank God. Water. I'm out. You got to give me some water or I'm done for. I know you're probably just yanking my chain, but it's not like I'm going anywhere. You know where to find me.
Colas. Anything else around back? Where are these? Ooh, that looks nice. We got around back. Hiding, maybe, possibly. Crash there. Nothing. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna call this a night. Hopefully y'all had a lot of fun, learned something new. Might play this again Thursday, but also might do something different Thursday as well, just to try to keep things interesting. If you have your homework from last class over Vault 22, be sure to turn it in, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and good night.